The story begins by showing us an island. This was an island in the world that had not been discovered yet. That means no one knew about that island until now, what things were there on it. But now, thousands of years later, a Chinese oil company has discovered this island. The company arrives on this island with thousands of workers, and as soon as they start digging there to extract oil, during the excavation, they find very large skeletons. These skeletons were more than thousands of years old, and belong to animals that have now become extinct from this world. The manager there now informs his boss about this, and we learn that actually, that man was very interested in history, and because he was a businessman, he starts thinking, why not turn this island into a museum park where people will come to see historical things, through which he will earn a lot of money. He sends an archaeologist to research on that island. That is, a man who researches old things, and according to the archaeologist, he had a feeling that there was something very large under the ground. They felt that there was something alive under the ground that was breathing. That is why these employees, to see what is under that place, blow up that place with dynamite, and after this, ground breaks, a very large giant snake emerges from that place. It was a female snake that had been sleeping under the ground for thousands of years, but now these people had woken her up by blowing her up with dynamite. Because of disturbed sleep, that snake had now become very angry. In great anger, she throws all the workers far away with her tail, and all the people fly in the air like small dolls and fall far away. The snake is destroying everything there very badly, due to which many workers die in the blink of an eye, and now the remaining workers start hearing the voice of some other animal, whose voice was very loud, and from this, all of them had guessed that this animal is even more powerful than the snake. Then, suddenly, here that animal's very large foot is shown, where it is coming to the place where the snake was, with its huge steps, and crushing the workers under its feet as if it does not even know. Here it was revealed to us that actually, this huge dinosaur had not come to eat these humans. Rather, this gigantic dinosaur had come to eat this snake, because for thousands of years, a very big war was going on between dinosaurs and snakes. We also got an idea of this from the thing that on this entire island, all the skeletons could be either of snakes or of dinosaurs. And we also learned that the war that happened between them thousands of years ago, after that this snake was the last snake left from her ancestors. Meanwhile, only 2 or 3 dinosaurs were left. And finally, after waking up after thousands of years, this dinosaur and this snake wanted to completely end this war. Cutting from this scene here, we are shown the boss of that oil company in China, in which he was telling about the discovery of his new island. He starts telling everyone that some historical things have been recovered from here. That is why all of them together are now going to make that island a visiting park. After that, in this story, we see a child. It was learned about this child that because of an accident in his life, he has been scared till today, and because of that same accident, his leg is also fractured. That child's mom has given him 2 visiting tickets to the new island, and now in the next scene, we see many visitors going toward that island. Along with those visitors, the owner of that island, that is the boss of the oil company, was also in the same bus. Then, on the way, a crow collides with the window, which was very large in appearance, and along with it, everyone also gets scared seeing those crows, while that first crow had died because of colliding with the window. And when Kai looks outside, he sees that same large giant snake climbing the mountain, but it was so large that Kai did not understand anything that what thing it was, and during that, the bus driver sees 2 large stones flying from the sky toward their bus, to avoid which the driver turns the bus to the other side, due to which now their bus has gone into the jungle, and because of being out of control, their bus stops after hitting a tree. After which, in hurry, all the visitors now start getting out of that bus. Here now that child Kai and a man walking reach a lake, and that child talking starts looking the other way, while here on the other side, a strange monster that looked exactly like a frog. It catches that man with its strange tongue and eats him, and as soon as feeling some danger, Kai tries to look back. Seeing this, that frog monster now starts trying to eat Kai too, but Kai was quite genius. That is why he quickly jumps into the water there to save himself, due to which that monster cannot eat him. Here on the other side, we are seeing that archaeologist who had come with these visitors. His age had become quite high, and now he was looking at that stone that had come flying from the air toward their bus. He finds some mucus on that stone, which was green-colored mucus. On checking, he learned that this is the saliva of some snake, due to which those people guessed that a very large living snake is here. That archaeologist tells everyone that we should run away from here as quickly as possible before it comes, because he had learned that this entire island is full of dangers. And while all these people were talking like this, suddenly that large frog monster attacks all those people. All the visitors got scared seeing it, because it was eating the visitors one by one. All those people hide by going into the bus. But that monster frog had not left their lives yet. It was attacking very fast inside the bus by breaking the windows with its tongue. And before that monster frog could eat the remaining people inside the bus, here that giant snake arrives, which folds their bus in its tail and lifts it up in the air. And during that, a girl falls down from that bus and dies. After which, now we see that now that large snake is looking inside the bus, where all those people could also see that snake, and all of them were in shock seeing the snake because they had never seen such a large snake before today. And while that snake was just looking at all of them, suddenly the dinosaur's voice starts coming to that snake. It quickly drops the bus down with its tail and runs away from there, and because the bus had fallen from a very high height, that is why all the people had become very badly injured. On the other side, we again see Kai, whose back that frog monster was still after, to save himself, from which Kai now hides in a hollow tree. And because of the frog touching that tree rotating falls to such a place where there were eggs of that giant snake. And here we also learn about that snake that it takes a long time of 500 years for that snake to lay eggs, and then when she lays eggs, she starts protecting them more than her life. As soon as Kai looks under his feet, he feels some strange thing. Actually, it was the snake's skin, which any snake sheds from above when it gets old with time. By shedding the old skin soon, another skin gets ready. And with the new skin, those people become even more powerful than before. When Kai moves forward walking here, he sees very large eggs there. He had never seen such large eggs in his life. That is why he had become very surprised seeing those eggs. He was just looking at all the things there with surprise, when at that very time, a very large dinosaur arrives there, seeing which Kai had also become very scared, and to save himself from it, he hides behind those large eggs. But here, the dinosaur had not seen Kai yet. The dinosaur breaks each egg of that snake one by one, eats everything coming out of it. But right at that time, this dinosaur had felt the presence of a human here and his footsteps. Actually, that footstep was of Kai. Now that dinosaur, seeing Kai, starts attacking him. But as it was trying to move forward and attack, all the eggs placed there break. To save himself from that dinosaur, Kai had now hidden in that same broken egg. But now finally, the dinosaur had found him again, and it was about to eat him completely, when suddenly, here, the entry of that giant snake happens, which coming directly eats that large dinosaur. But now Kai had become even more scared seeing the snake, because this snake was much larger than the dinosaur. He was now crying out of fear because he felt that no one would come to save him from this large snake. Rather, the snake would eat him. It was seen that here the snake had not done anything like that. Rather, it was just looking at its broken eggs, from which now a baby snake had come out. But that baby snake could only stay alive for a little while, and it died right there. After seeing this, the giant snake felt very sad, and it now started crying very loudly. Taking advantage of this very thing, Kai runs away from there. Kai running away from there had now come in the middle of the jungle, where on the way he was finding bones of many animals, seeing which he got very scared. On coming further, his encounter happens with such large plants which used to eat animals as food, just as those plants were about to eat Kai. But somehow, Kai saves his life from them. But he had not escaped running away from there, but fell right there. And now all those plants together were about to eat Kai, when here, the giant snake arrives to save him. But while saving, a part of those plants had stabbed into the snake's body, due to which it was in a lot of pain, and now it was coming in front of Kai and trying to get it out. But the snake was failing to get out that part. After seeing this, Kai now comes with a plant's rope. He ties it with the same wood that had stabbed inside the snake. As soon as he does that, the snake pulls its body to the other side, due to which the wood comes out from inside its body. And here, Kai also learned that this giant snake is not his enemy. That means it does not want to eat him. And while leaving, this snake also shakes a tree, due to which the apples attached to it fall down, which Kai eats and satisfies his hunger. Now here on the other side, we again see that visitors group in which Kai's mom, archaeologist, and his granddaughter, along with the driver, were also there. Those people were searching for the little child that is Kai. But here we also learned that those visitors had divided into two groups, and one group had disappeared from there. Here, one group searching for Kai, along with finding a way out. Meanwhile, the other group was also searching for a way out of this island. And while doing this work now, those people reached the place which was shown to us right at the beginning of the movie. Those people wanted to go out from here in any way because the condition of all of them had become from bad to worse. But they could not see any way to get out from here. And then suddenly, strange kinds of voices start being heard from here. Those people had guessed that it is the voice of an animal, and because of the voice being very high, it had also been guessed that whatever animal's voice this is, it is very large. And in just a few seconds now, a very large dinosaur arrives there, seeing which all the companions had come into great shock. Meanwhile, the company's boss tells his assistant to make a video of that dinosaur, but as soon as he raises his video camera up, the dinosaur hits both of them with its tail, due to which both fall right there. On the other side, now we are seeing the second group in the same jungle who were searching for Kai, and they find the body of a very large male snake, seeing which the archaeologist said that this is about 500 years old, and because this snake's skin is very strong, that is why it is still completely fine. And now, after all these, we again see Kai, who by misfortune had reached near the dinosaur again. Which dinosaur was eating that same monster frog there. He was about to scream out of fear when Kai's mom, quickly putting her hand on his mouth, pulls him behind a large stone. But here, that dinosaur had already seen all of them. Just as the dinosaur opens its mouth to eat them, everyone starts running from there. But where was the dinosaur going to leave chasing them? Rather, it was chasing them to eat them. In this running, Kai falls down, while the rest of all the people move forward. As soon as Kai's mom learns that her son is about to go into the dinosaur's mouth, she also comes back to save him. While during this, the dinosaur hits the remaining 3 people with its tail and throws them far away. And now, ignoring those people, the dinosaur had now got after Kai and his mom. The dinosaur was running with such speed as if it had been hungry for many days. Kai and his mom running go inside a cave, but just as the dinosaur puts its mouth inside those stones to eat them, its mouth gets stuck right there. But here also now, both of them were not safe, because where they had escaped the chase of one dinosaur, there another dinosaur appears in front of them, and now both dinosaurs had surrounded their prey, that is Kai and his mom. Here, both of them felt that now their life will not be saved. But before those dinosaurs could eat them, here, the entry of the giant snake happens, which, with its jaws, throws both of them far away from there at the same time. After which, now here, we are shown quite bad fights between the dinosaurs and the giant snake. Both dinosaurs make loud noises, due to which the rest of the dinosaurs had also arrived here. Here, the snake had become completely alone, but to fight it, many dinosaurs were filled here, who, as soon as they come, start biting the snake with their mouths. But the giant snake was also no less. Meanwhile, we see Kai's mom, who was feeding many dynamite bombs inside the Jeep, because those people knew that the dinosaur is eating them, that is humans, while the snake is saving them. That is why she tells the archaeologist that I will take this Jeep to the dinosaur, and as soon as I jump from the car, you explode the bombs placed in this car. After which, we were seeing that Kai's mom had done the same. But here, the archaeologist whose hand had the bomb's remote was not working. But then, that driver tying a cloth on a stick puts oil in it, and lighting it runs from there so that he can throw that burning fire into his Jeep. But now, he had also become very injured, due to which he could not go much far. But now, to do this work here, only Kai was left who had survived. That is why he starts running very fast toward that side, and because of running very fast, the metal bandage on his leg had broken, due to which he had fallen. But he does not give up, because he had to do this work as quickly as possible. Otherwise, the dinosaur will take the snake's life. Kai here gathers all his courage and stands on his broken leg, which had bandage on the foot, but now he runs without any support. Seeing her son running without any support, his mom became very happy because of Kai throwing the fire torch the jeep had blasted, due to which, as soon as the dinosaur's attention got distracted, the snake took advantage of this thing. Without delay, the snake quickly attacks the dinosaur's neck, and taking its neck in its mouth, breaks its neck and kills it. And now this war that had been going on for thousands of years, in which now the snake had won. And here, because of Kai getting well, Kai's mom was also becoming very happy, while the snake also looked quite happy, looking toward Kai. After which, cutting from this scene, we are seeing Kai at his own home, where he was watching the interview of that archaeologist and his granddaughter on TV. Those people were telling everyone on the news about that island and the adventure that happened with them. Along with this, we are also seeing that Kai had also kept dummies of the snake and dinosaur in his room, showing which this story ends here. Friends, there is more story left of this movie. That is its 4th part, so if you enjoyed this, I would like that wait till the next part comes. Subscribe to Cinema Recaps and take care.